This news update is brought to you by
AgroFest 2014, encouraging entrepreneurship through innovative agriculture. Box offices, the Barbados Agricultural Society, Cape Shepherd, Broad Street, all Supercenter stores, the Costa Manning stores, Fontabelle, Warren, Spearhead and Sheraton. Clear Vision Optical, 11 Pine Road, Belleville in St. Michael. Roberts Manufacturing Feed Store, Laura Estate in St. George. Waterworld Pet Shop, Jordan's Complex, Spikestown in St. Peter. Barbados' biggest exhibition and getting bigger. Be there.
This is the 6 p.m. Barbados Today update for Wednesday, February the 26th, 2014. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Jamaican hotelier Gordon Butch Stewart is strongly defending Sandals in the face of criticism over a slew of concessions given to the hotel chain by the Barbados government. Speaking directly to the issue for the first time since Sandals got a 25-year tax-free deal last year, he said the breaks made it easier for his company to do business here and expand. He says the more breaks he gets, the more business he can bring to Barbados. And while there has been concern that the concessions would encourage Sandals to import goods rather than use those that are locally produced, Stewart says Sandals has purchased $2.1 million in goods from local suppliers since November 6 last year. Government is being warned that a proposed fee structure for upper management of a new agency could cause dislocation in the entire public service. The caution was issued today by General Secretary of the powerful Barbados Workers' Union, Senator Sir Roy Trotman, in his contribution to the debate on the Barbados Revenue Authority.
A word to the wise is enough, and I am not endeavoring to pour cold water on the exercise. I'm merely saying that we have to be careful when we are throwing out the bathwater of the old system. Not to throw the little baby there because the baby happens to look very much like the water.
Sir Roy is also concerned that the proposed employment period of 12 to 24 months leaves too many uncertainties about what will happen at the end of that time. All systems are go for AgroFest. The Barbados Agricultural Society says everything is in place for this weekend's staging of the 10th edition of the event beginning Friday. Chief Executive Officer James Powell says the number of sponsors remains unchanged, as well as the 330 exhibitors. He is also anticipating less traffic congestion.
This year, I believe that the congestion should not be what it normally is, because we have now at least another avenue for the buses to actually offload children when they actually come to the park. So you will not have that kind of congestion that occurs around Tweedside Road. Many buses are coming up bringing the children. So you should have that free flow of traffic this year at AgroFest. So that is something that I think generally we are very happy about.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Get your sun power.
Pope Francis and former U.S. President Jimmy Carter have called on leaders to step in to end the violence in Venezuela, which has already killed at least 13 people. Carter has asked the government to guarantee the right to peaceful protest and impartial justice for jailed protesters. The Pope also expressed his deep concern over the country's worst conflict in a decade during his weekly address in St. Peter's Square. Internationally now, a federal judge in Texas has struck down the state's ban on same-sex marriage, ruling that the law restricting marriage to a man and a woman violated the United States Constitution. The ruling hands gay rights advocates a major legal victory in one of the nation's biggest and most conservative states. The judge says the law denies gay couples the right to marry and demean their dignity for no legitimate reason. That's been the 6 p.m. update. Join us again at 7 a.m. Until then, log on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribe to our e-paper, and like us on Facebook to get more news and sports. I'm Emmanuel Joseph.
This news update is brought to you by...
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Catch the sun.